I'm here at the stunning Culloden House Hotel in the Highlands of Scotland. I'm having a conversation with Executive Chef Scott O'Keefe. Welcome to Behind the Pass.
Hi there, my name's Scott O'Keefe. I'm Executive Head Chef here at Culloden House in the Highlands, and welcome to Behind the Pass.
We came in early today to watch Chef Scott cook all the fresh pastries built for that day. Chef Scott told us that he makes bread fresh every morning. An interesting fact to know is Chef Scott has been at Culloden House for the last 12 years. He started off in 2013 as the sous chef. He then got promoted in 2016 to the executive head chef position. The food since then has been absolutely stunning. What's the grams we weigh out to Scott?
45, between 45 and 50 grams, but
Okay.
not going with like bang on.
No.
Just with these being different they're different sizes to that.
Yeah. They're just almost like little
Little loaves, yeah, little loaves.
Very nice.
It's just made with some malted bread flour, bit of treacle, yeast, salt, sugar, and then obviously just combined with some tepid water.
Yeah.
And then we just let the first proof for the bread.
And the recipe itself, you've been using this for years?
I've been using this recipe for about the last 15 years probably. I like to stick to recipes that I know turn out the same every time, you know?
Yeah, consistency,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
That's great.
Exactly. And I'm just rolling the bread, and then I'll give it another proof for about another 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It depends on the heat in here. Some days it's hotter than others.
Yeah. And the way you're doing it with your hands, is it you're almost like tucking it underneath?
Yeah, so it's like slowly. It's hard to do it slow.
Yeah.
But it's easier to do it fast. But it was actually a Finnish baker that taught me that way of doing it.
No way.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And that was very many years ago.
Was it Cameron House?
Yeah, it was Cameron House. Many years ago that was.
So that's, how old were you then?
Pardon?
17, 18, your age then?
19 I think I was.
And is that where you started? Pretty much your career?
Yeah. It was out of college. It was an 11-week course at college in Clydebank.
Yeah.
And then you got a job placement after that. And then that was me. You were to do like day release 1 day a week.
Yeah.
But I kind of decided that I was learning more within the kitchen than obviously at college. So I just kind of missed out the end of college and just carried on and worked in every kitchen within that hotel.
Cool. Was it something that inspired you to become a chef?
To be fair, it was probably my mum. When I was younger, doing a lot of baking. I used to have that Biro baking book. We used to do like a different thing every day, like after school, whether it be like rock cakes, pancakes, traditional Victoria sponge. We'd just do all kinds of stuff, and I think it just kind of took off from there. Like, I knew I wanted to be a chef probably from the age of like 7 or 8 probably. We used to just go to my grand's house and I would do a lot of baking stuff there, make pancakes for everybody in the morning.
And can you remember your first ever cookbook you ever bought?
I didn't actually. My first cookbook that I got, I didn't actually buy. It was gifted to me from a chef.
Oh wow!
It was actually, was it a Giorgio Locatelli sort of like pasta book?
Yeah.
That was one of my first ones, and he gave me that after I'd been working with him for a period of time.
As a gift?
Yeah, so it was quite nice. Like.
And was there a recipe that stood out to you?
Within the book?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a recipe stood out, I just liked. I think with the book, with being Italian, there was a lot of, obviously, colours with the pasta, vegetables, yourself, tomatoes, peppers, all that sort of stuff. Easier that way. You? I think you're a good all-rounder.
Oh, well,
I'm not.
So chef, what is it you do to inspire your team?
Well, with it being a very busy environment, I think it's good to first off treat them the way you like to be treated.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of time, maybe going back to when I started off being a chef,
Yeah.
a lot of the chefs is a lot of shouting,
Yeah.
a lot of screaming.
Totally understand.
But with me, I find I get a lot more out of them, speaking to them calmly,
Yeah.
moulding them pretty much, moulding
Yeah.
them into giving them the skill set to even move on to the next place, like maybe use this kitchen as a stepping stone,
Yeah.
couple of years, and just get as much information into them as possible.
Yeah. So like almost showing them the respect.
Yeah, it's like it's not like the respect needs to be earned. If you start off with that respect for them, I think you progress better with them.
Yeah, build them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Mold them, as you say, into almost like a perfect chef.
Yeah, or like not a mini me, but
Yeah. No, I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
but it's like giving them skills that they can then use further in their career, so they take bits from every people they work with.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to get
Exactly.
the best out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it works for me, of course, because then they're doing what's needed of them to the standard that's needed.
Absolutely. That's a great answer. And as a young boy, that was something I always looked forward to.
Yeah,
Going to my granny's house.
I like the star anise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that flavour.
Chef, what aromas do you put in your stock for poaching the pears?
So I've got a little bit, obviously water, sugar, a little bit of lemon, cinnamon, star anise, fresh.
And you use a cartouche?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up to the like a rolling boil, and then just put a cartouche over it, pull it aside, and then let it cool down in the liquor, and that just finishes off cooking them. Instead of poaching them at a steady temperature, that way they won't fall apart. We can go back over a few other things, all right?
okay, yeah.
Sweet. Thank you very much. Right, so it's just a bit of venison loin, a little bit of oil, salt, pepper. It's quite a lean piece of meat, so you just need to be quite delicate with it. Just get a nice bit of colour on that while it's in the pan. Won't take very long at all, it doesn't, just with how lean the meat is. So in the sauce we've got the stock for the bones, shallots, garlic, red wine, reduction, bit of thyme. And then I'll just finish it with a wee bit of black currants. Just for a wee bit of acid, seeing how it's so rich. And the venison, just a little bit of butter, a couple of cloves of garlic. Doesn't need any herbs because it's already been marinated with hard herbs, bit of rosemary and thyme. And then I'll just let that sit just on the edge, just for about 5, 6 minutes. Again, a little bit of butter, because we're not cooking unless we're cooking with butter. And I've got a little bit of spiced carrot puree here just for the plate.
So what have you got in the pan here just now, Chef?
Just a potato and saffron terrine, a little bit of Jerusalem artichoke, and just a nice piece of carrot that's just been shaped slightly just to clean it up a little bit. So just warm that back through.
Yeah. And then the sauce.
And we've got our black currants. They're actually from a staff member's garden.
Fantastic.
And then we've got the bone stock reduction with red wine, shallots, garlic.
Yeah.
And that's just a bit of carrot puree with a little bit of cumin, ground coriander.
Beautiful shine to it.
Yeah.
Very nice. And the process of making your potato terrine.
Very thinly sliced potato, just layered up with butter, but the butter's infused with saffron, like it's melted down. For a couple of hours, it's just sat to infuse with saffron, just to give it a little bit of colour and taste.
Yeah.
And each layer is just with a little bit of salt and pepper and with the butter, and then cooked in the oven. We press it overnight and then portion it the following day.
Beautiful. So it sets for.
Just so that it sets up, yeah, all the fats from the butter. Right, so we've got a little bit of spiced carrot puree. It's got a little bit of ground cumin, ground coriander, and then a little bit of red cabbage with some red wine vinegar, star anise, red wine, salt and pepper. And then we've got our little terrine with saffron, Jerusalem artichoke, and then our carrots. A bit of chive on a terrine. And this is just a little bit of Jerusalem artichoke crisps.
So we've got the potato terrine on the plate, chef.
Yep.
The artichoke.
Artichoke, spiced carrot puree, braised red cabbage, just a little bit of carrot, and then a wee black currant sauce.
Beautiful, chef. Beautiful. Looks amazing, mate. Looks absolutely stunning. So with health in mind, and obviously mental health being a priority in the hospitality trade. I mean, I can talk out of experience. What is it you do to keep your mental health in check?
Well, obviously being a chef, there isn't a huge amount of time, like spare time on your hands, but I'm very fortunate with this job at the moment. I have a lot of downtime in the winter, and so I do spend a lot of my time, whether it be going out for walks, cycles, whatever it may be, but I do a lot of work with a friend with the forestry, and I feel like that's good. It clears the mind. Outside planting trees, screefing, hand mounding, anything he needs done within his forestry business.
So the outdoors for you is a great thing, coming outside a stressful situation.
Yeah, 100%.
Kitchen, long hours.
Yeah.
You take the outdoors to almost just.
And I've got 3 young kids as well, so
Yeah.
it's great to take them with me. Not so much on the forestry work, of course, but we do go out a lot of walks, here, there and everywhere, you know, up through the woods, going and looking at toads and frogs and stuff when they're out at that time of year.
On the beach, I've seen you on the beach.
Yeah, exactly, through the local beaches, getting crabs, stuff like that. I think it's just good to, even though you're really busy in work, I think it's good to also be busy in life outside of work.
Yeah, and almost teaching your children, your younger generation, about food.
Yeah, of course.
Where it's coming from, i.e. is it the sea?
Yeah, and I do quite a bit of cooking with them in the house as well.
Yeah.
Like the baking, like I said beforehand, I started off with a lot of baking, whether it be pancakes, scones, rock cakes, fairy cakes.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that with them at home, so I think it's good to get them involved early.
Yeah,
You know?
well, you've kind of answered that question. But my last question was for you. Who cooks at home?
Well, that would be me. Like,
Is there a favourite dish? Is there a favourite dish the children love?
There's probably like, I'm quite easy myself at home, so like, you can't beat a spaghetti bolognese. Well, I think it works for everybody.
Yeah.
Or like the likes of lasagna, something like that.
Yeah.
Something that's like a one pot stop, or a tray bake, whatever it may be. But yeah, I do all the cooking at home as well. So.
Busy man.
Yeah, exactly, mate.
Thank you so much for your time, Sean.
No, thank you, Johan.
I really
Cheers,
appreciate
mate.
it.
Thank you. No worries, mate.
That was awesome, dude. That felt good. I think that's it. And that was our first ever video. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. I would just like to thank Chef Scott, the entire management team at Culloden House. Guys, subscribe, like, and ring that little bell. Until the next video, I'm excited.